Yeah. Okay, so what we do is you pick which one you think Perrin would try to do.
I prefer to wake up.
Right. So just pick which way you're leaning.
We'll lean towards energetic.
So we're going to take that number, which is what, 10?
Yeah, I have 10.
Okay.
10, yeah.
So the first thing we do is we check that one, the one that you kind of would do. So 10 or less.
Let's see.
Hey. And you get it.
Yep.
Okay. Now that means that you will wake up. And if you didn't, then we would test the other side. Okay, criticals. Okay, there. If the roll occurs as a trait, they play the knight according. Oh, right. You would get a check only if you got a critical. You get a check, so you don't get a check. All right. So in this case, we have you waking up. We have established that. All three of you are awake. I'm going to say that Archad and Beryl actually have the first action.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. So go ahead and tell me what your characters do. That's how I'm pronouncing it.
Because
I'm
pronouncing it however you want.
I'm pronouncing it correctly. Thank you very much.
We'll pronounce it differently. Yeah. Fine.
Beryl will use I think he's hunting to try to find where the scream is coming from.
Does that apply?
No, he's trying.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's okay if you're trying to do that. Then it's going to be awareness.
Awareness, yeah. That's 5, but yeah. Fail.
Can't tell where it's coming from.
Yeah.
I think Arcade will actually just take his sheatheded sword in hand and just walk out into the corridor, sort of look around, sort of maybe you're moving towards the more the chapel part than the waste disposal part.
Right. Well, over at the staircase, it's dark.
Yeah.
But so you have to go over. If you do, you'll go over and it won't take any kind of roll at all to see that there is, in fact, a dead guy sprawled with 1 foot sticking up, right over at the level of the floor, the landing. And the rest of him kind of untidily sprawled down not in pieces, down the stairs.
Yeah.
Right. And the smell of blood and intestinal contents and stuff is quite strong.
Are you saying he shit himself or
dead people often
do?
They do. Yeah. Violent people encountering violent death often do.
It depends how full you are, but
that I'm just saying.
Of course.
And so and so a gruesome sight. Right.
Exactly.
A gruesome sight occurs. And you can hear the sound at the very bottom of the stairs. Crunch, like somebody walking heavily and slowly.
Oh, well, that's rather, grisly. Someone has obviously fallen down the stairs. That's not acceptable. So Arcade will try to force,
this guy, you can smell the blood.
Yeah.
This guy has been
he's been murdered.
He's been murdered. There's blood is soking the third, fourth step down from his mostly dead.
Innocent,
he must have fallen. I'm saying, maybe I wasn't clear. The dude has been stabbed enthusiastically.
Well, as I said, that's even worse. So Arcade would actually rush past and try to, get hold of this person who's walking away, deliberately, this is shouting after him, trying to get him to stop. You're like, who goes there? Stop.
Brave check, first of all.
Yes. Would that be valorous? Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. No, there's no check, not test.
Check, yeah.
And then you have to tell me, or I would assign, and I think I might. No, it'll be in a moment. For the next mechanic that will apply. Beryl.
Yeah, I hear this, and I hear him yelling, so take my sword and follow, up and
okay, right. So
you see the body, and hear him.
I think since you're focusing on him, you're seeing him go down first.
Yeah.
something's weird about the top of the stairs, and it's when you get there because it's not very light.
Yeah.
No,
right?
yeah,
no,
should
I see him walking down,
and so it's in the total dark, right?
Yeah.
That you're like, oh my god,
it's like a step in the blood. Or
it's like
something.
this is disgusting. What the hell?
Yeah.
Right? So that's right there.
Yeah.
Me?
Yes. Then I want to know. Down the stairs?
Yeah, down the stairs. I'm following.
Okay, you're going to follow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, because he's yelling.
Yeah.
He's following someone. He's yelling. So.
I come out maybe. Oh yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I come out of my room like a minute later, kind of groaning. But it's in stark contrast to these two. I'm carrying a candle wick.
Oh.
And a hat.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yes.
The nightcap. Yeah.
And so therefore, you get a good look at. You can hear clattering on the stairs.
Yeah. I follow the noise.
But you are forewarned, rather than stepping on the dude, that there is this gruesome murder, and it is the seneschal of who would quite properly been making the rounds, right?
Yeah.
You are sort of, I don't know what you're doing. You're like looking at the dead dude. So tell me.
Well, I follow the steps. I mean, I heard them get up and move a minute ago.
Absolutely.
And I follow in their steps.
Okay.
Thereafter, except, like I said, I brought a candle.
Right.
And a candle wick.
Uh-huh. So given the timing, I think it's going to be a little bit before you get there. Before down the stairs, I mean. So we have to get to the down the stairs part. The circumstances that I need to check on here. Right. All right. When you get there, although the sounds you heard and the speed at which the person was walking were very clear that you would be able to get down there, in time to be right on them. Because you were being pretty bold. I think you went down those stairs. And yet, you're going to have to make an awareness check.
Yep. Failure.
Which means that, right when you're like, okay.
Damn.
Dude's not here.
Foiled again.
There's some wily coyote.
And you're not that far behind.
Yeah.
So, in fact, I might even suggest a dexterity check for you, which is 7.
Oh, look at that.
Somewhat miraculously, it's like some little piece of your mind is like, oh, that's fortunate. Right? You've had your clumsy moments, right? Of your life, and so you're like, oh, here I go. This is gonna suck. Oh,
ooh, yeah, the blood, the blood on my feet.
Well, what I was thinking was that since he's stopped, you're the one coming down. That's what I had in mind was whether you were about to get, bowled over, but you were able to kind of slow yourself enough. So you're right there, probably weaving just a bit
out of his back,
right? And
well, this is very strange. I think Arcade will have to get some sort of light to see if he got under something, got through a door, maybe something like somewhere he might have hidden. He must have hidden somewhere. So let's try to get some light, get some people here, and get some.
Are you calling for light?
Calling for it and probably looking for somewhere to light something.
And then you look behind you, and I move a candle.
Oh, there you go.
In a moment, yes, absolutely. But you're hearing him calling for light, and you're like, huh. So
I don't understand how neither of you bothered to get a light source in the middle of a night when someone's probably been killed.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was good. Could have fallen down the stairs from. I know. Okay. I needed help immediately.
The only other thing I can say is that you can. I'm not going to make you do awareness checks forever. It's just the more you roll, the more chance of getting checks. So
you can apply awareness to a lot of things.
I know. I'm going to. Who has a nice high awareness? Yours crap. Yours is great. Arbitrarily, you are the one who will realize that there is much more distress occurring around the manor.
Yes.
And it's no surprise at this point at all that the stink of the grave, and not just the dead guy, it's a fresh kill, but the stink of the grave, old moldering decay, is strong.
Could I do a fairy lore roll like in this part of the mansion? Because I never checked in this part of the mansion.
It depends. In this case, that would be very dedicated activity.
Yeah. Okay.
So that means you would be running around doing fairy chants.
Yeah.
How do you do your fairy?
That's
check?
what I'm saying.
I'm looking.
It's
for
not
stuff
just like a glance.
No,
right?
I'm not looking I'm not doing the chants. I'm looking for, like you said, like pieces that show that.
Are you going to do that right now?
No.
Do you do one of these?
That's right. Yeah. Amazing what you can tell in media.
Yeah.
It's like,
Finger in the air.
I know. God. Or the whole thing where like the guards go by, like paying no attention, walk, and then your character walks into shot.
Of course.
Do these guys just not do their jobs?
Have a field of view of 20.
Yeah.
Looking for a straw.
Yeah. So in that case, I want everybody to tell me where you're going to go and what you're going to do from here. You are aware that distressful things are occurring in more than one location than here.
Right. Perrin is remaining relatively calm and aware of this, just kind of looking around, trying not to get caught off guard.
Okay. Now, you have a passion for hospitality that borders on fanatical.
What is that? What number?
17. 16 is the cutoff. So at 16, your passion checks become involuntary. Now, the rules have a dodgy part here. But but the way that passion checks work is they factor into your rolls during the scene.
Yeah.
So if you, for any of these, you say something like Saxons, bastards, but I can't trigger it because it's not 16.
Yeah.
You would have to say, I'm good with my hate on the Saxons going into this.
Yeah.
And you might not. For whatever reason, saying, I'm damping down my hate on the Saxons for this scene. I feel it, but I'm not gonna let it take me over. 16 though, we gotta check.
Yeah.
So therefore, does anyone else have these high passions? 16 plus.
I do not.
I do it for Saxons. Hate Saxons.
Right. Well, there's no Saxons.
No,
Right.
It's 15.
For this, I'm looking at hospitality.
Yeah, it's 15.
Oh, it's a 15?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Nobody has a passion trigger, but you can, whenever you want, look at a passion
and invoke it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that hospitality is eligible.
Yeah.
It's on the table. You guys are going to get used to, checking your passions, but this is sort of a learning moment of saying, by the way, this is an excellent hospitality passion check. Since it's not 16.
You can't force.
Well, I'm not sure if I might be able to as GM, but 16, I have to.
I see.
And at the moment, I'm not inclined to.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do my hospitality check.
You are. Okay.
10.
Okay, so what that means is that since it's not a 15, you don't get a check for it. But no, there are no checks on these. Are there?
Yeah.
Oh God, I'll have to check the rules on this. But
there are check boxes at least.
Oh God, it's so annoying. But the point is that when you're taking actions, this scene, we're going to factor them in. Let's go ahead and start talking about activity. You were pretty poised for action. What is it? What's
Yes,
it going to be? The light appears. Here's Perrin.
I might even get my own. Possibly. As you may do. I think Arcade will first of all look for this whoever person who was walking, and then try to get Sir Cleeks awake and face him, talk to him, exchange some words with him regarding this unfortunate event.
Right. So you're going to go find him.
Oh yeah, second most. If I can't find the person, that's the first order of business. But assuming I can't, that's the second order of business.
How about you?
Am I down there with everyone else now?
At the bottom of the stairs? Yeah.
Okay.
Enough for him to have used the light to go looking around and be able to light a candle of his own or something.
Yeah.
Is inspecting the corpse itself an option?
Of course it is.
Well, I would like to do that.
Okay. Well, first of all, you're a trained fighter, so this isn't like utterly gruesome
I'd like
for
to
you.
kind of figure out how this exactly went down.
This you can do, not a problem. Clearly, he was armed only with his, dagger that he's supposed to wear.
The victim.
Yes, and he never got it out, or it was partly out of the scabbard, like he had been trying to pull on it, and that he was he was at the top of the stair, and he had been perhaps turning right to look down the stair, and had taken a rather shockingly nasty. Let's see here. I want to double check on these guys. Right here. Yeah. He took a blow that caved in his chest, and the blood is all from the nose and the mouth.
Did he get stabbed in the lungs?
So I'm wrong. It wasn't a stab.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a mace strike. It was like some kind of extremely blunt weapon with enough force to cave in his chest.
But I hope.
And so he just gouged up all this blood as in his last attempt to breathe and fell over.
Perrin shares this finding with his
Thank you.
Hey, this man died by blunt force trauma.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, you're familiar with the weapons that could have done this.
The fist.
Well, a very, very powerful fist. A fist that hit like a mace, like a full force mace. Yeah. Right. So, that's for sure. So you have probably trotted off. By the time you're done doing that, you've already left.
So he doesn't know.
He doesn't know that.
I wouldn't have known. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you two are conversing because you were kind of like trying to keep looking around for fairy stuff. It's not coming.
Yeah, no. I get it. And I think we gotta talk to our Arcade. He stormed off and he's hunting this fucking guy. This person did this. We need to get to Arcade and tell him what you found.
Yeah.
And that could help us more. Yeah. So after Arcade,
I lead on because I have the light source.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, why would you be walking in front of the person with the...
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Now it's a complete case.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're following you.
Yes.
All right. Good enough. What he does relies on some rolls. Okay. So you're going to find him, and he has pulled on badly a chainmail hauberk. Just the one hauberk, not the other pieces of armor. No time. And he has his broadsword. And he's roaming the halls, and he's when he sees you, he actually badly assumes, the shieldless fighting position, which would be right foot forward,
actually fancy
sword,
position.
and is and basically, is ready to attack you, right, when you come upon him. So he has done. Wow, he actually made that. Compromise my fear 8. Let's see what happens with that. What? He looks, he's saying, you'll kill no more,
For certain, I haven't killed anyone. Oh, Sir Clegs! I was just looking for you.
It is rational that the day or the night one of your servants dies is the same that, like, these 3 strangers have arrived, that you'd assume that it may have been one of them.
At the moment, that's table talk because your character's not there.
I know.
Yeah, which is like legal and fine. But hold that thought for later, for sure.
I have a problem with this, don't I?
No, that wasn't an instruction of not to say.
Okay.
I'm acknowledging to be revisited. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And so the table talk is a great thing, not to be dismissed. Right. So speaking of which. You've been curiously silent, Christopher.
Yeah.
do talk.
Because I thought you were gonna go after the killer first, not Sir Clegs.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, you talked like you were gonna try to find the killer first, and then.
Oh yeah, whatever comes first.
Yeah.
Get overtaken by
you
events.
see that he's actually near Sir Clegus.
Yeah.
Place. So.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna come up with like. Sir Clegus, we're looking for the killer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he seems quite bold. Has made his valorous. Did not get ruled by his fear. So you're seeing him at his best right now. He's like, well, good. Form up. We'll make knights of you yet.
Yeah.
Right. It's so.
Well, I have, I asked him.
Sword, you goddamn fool.
But I have to, tell him, he has, I have to regret to inform him that one of his, servants, I don't know which, but one of his servants has, been killed, and, is. Does he know anything? Has he found anything out? Has he found the murderer?
Well, he's not very coherent. He's shouting, the murderers, the murderers, and is shouting for his sons. He's actually shouting for his sons.
That's a little sad.
Yeah. And I have the most beautiful passion chart for how passions work that I didn't bring, so I have to go and get the results here and the various things there. Good. You two are very focused. You are, as we know, an extremely perceptive character, and you can tell the literal environment is transforming. The floor is no longer the floor of this manor. It is now old flagstones that smell like they were in a completely different earth. And the staircase behind you, where the guy was lying, is not that staircase. It's a stone, not wooden staircase that curves up. The room itself is now more circular.
I kind of just do one of these.
Right.
They're around you.
Yeah.
They're not.
No, we're not there.
Right.
They're not?
They were the ones who trotted off to go find Sir Clegus. This is while you were still...
I was leading him.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake. This is fine. Same thing happens.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Carry on.
But because we would all be at the same
You
point.
are.
You're right.
You are. You're all set. Go on.
Right, and I kind of tap my colleagues, which is a word I like to use apparently, on the shoulders, look around you, and I use the candle.
The chamber you're in is it's much smaller. And there's an old wooden door, and then that curving staircase behind you. And you are all aware enough of architecture of these things that this is clearly a cylindrical old fortress tower, but it's divided in half. And on this side, there's a door that must be going outside. And then the staircase above you would wind. Which way? Right. This actually would winds down. It actually winds down, not up.